Hello everyone. A very good morning. ఎలా ఉన్నారు? అందరూ బాగున్నారు అని అనుకుంటున్నాను. I'm sure my introduction has come over to you as a bouncer. For the ones who are wondering what I just said, well, I was just asking how you were and how everyone was doing in my native language. To begin with, we have successfully finished our last project and the results were tremendous, which also calls for a feast. And this would not have been possible without every one of your help, support, and trust in it. Talking about the project that you see in front, the iWork, I'd love to take the opportunity to welcome Mr. Matthew White, the sponsor of the project, Mr. William McCarty, the spokesperson, Mr. Solomon Hernandez, the functional manager for this project, Ms. Sandra Hilton, the compliance leader, Mr. Tim McCarthy, the business leader, and Krishna Teja, the project manager. Well, let me give you a brief heads up, or let me show some light on what this entire project is about. It's about a tool which is called a workstation, where the financial institution, which is for banking, uses this tool for managing the customer's accounts. So like usual, when customers call in to find out about information about their accounts or statements or questions or queries regarding their own account, a customer service representative who's located in either parts of the world answers the phone and uses this tool to answer their questions. To be specific about them, it could be questions about statements, promotions, or insurances on the card, the payments that they have made, or even to make payments over the phone using this application. Talking about Workstation itself, this has been used since the past couple of years, and a recent survey that has been done on random associates and with random customers explains that customers have been upset that their query takes more than usual to be resolved or even to be answered by a customer service representative. When the same question is asked to a customer service representative, it has been also observed that the workstation tool is slow and reacts with different pages where we have different destinations in the application itself to look at each piece of information. For example, when we have to go to statements, we have a separate tab where it loads the entire statements for the last 6 months of that particular account of the customer. When it comes to promotions, we have again another tab that takes us and explains what kind of a promotion that particular purchase of the customer is, and that's how it's put forth. To make things easier and life better for everyone, and obviously to have a happy customer in the end, we have launched the iWork. The entire project is about developing Workstation and taking it to the next level. Let me quickly take you through the agenda of the project, and here it is. So within the next 10 minutes, I'll quickly take you through the project overview about how the workstation was used and what were the defects on it, the improvements that we will be doing, and the project scope, which includes the methods of how we are developing the application, what would be the advantages of it, and in comparison of the old application of workstation that we used from the new level of iWork. Coming to the project approach, we would be talking about the methodology that we were going to work on. And in the end, it should absolutely result in a happy customer. And project responsibilities as being a project manager, just to ensure all responsibilities are absolutely in place. We also have business analysts and developers, programmers, and testers who we have been in touch with since the past, I can say, a month or more than a month. And I've also done some homework on this particular project, and I have found out that the agile process of working on a project would be the best way to work on this. So let me go ahead and take you through the other slides so that you know more about what I'm talking about or how we would be working on this. So getting to the project scope, just as explained earlier, it's about how well we can impress a customer just by resolving their query or the question as soon as possible. And secondly, it also leaves a happy customer service representative by closing the call. Whenever they answer a customer service call, they would also be happy to answer all their questions the minute they ask. And to wrap up the call, the earlier would be the best. And talking about the plan, the major plan of this, I would say it would be the major upgrade of moving the workstation to iWork. So it has a lot of people working on it. We have teams testing on it as we are talking right now. So I'm positive we should definitely have a good result on it. And talking about the project objectives. So the main project mission would again be the customer service satisfaction. So every business or every client would always want the best customer satisfaction survey. So as long as we have a survey that is positive or the best rated, our business stands well. The project goals with respect to iWork is absolutely to reduce the AHT, which is the average handle time, where a customer service representative takes to respond or reply or acknowledge to a customer's question. And after the homework that I said that I did, and after talking to a couple of developers and programmers and testers, they did again suggest me to go ahead with agile methodology, which is the most famous. And I'm sure as you're listening to what I'm talking, you and I have definitely heard this word everywhere. So the description the description is basically about how iWork will help the business improve their customer satisfaction surveys, and we will examine it for the next 2 months once the application is launched, and we will test it. We also have developers who will design the entire application. We will have testers who will test it in the demo version of the application. And once it's installed, and we will go live on the entire business and see how well it works. And I'm positive we definitely will get better. Talking about the team members again, the project responsibilities, we have separate teams who will support the application with the technical team, where in case we have any issues or glitches while the application is running, they will be available 24/7 in order to support us. Apart from the functional team, I mean, Mr. Solomon Hernandez is one of the functional managers, so I'm sure he will take the entire responsibility of having this in place. Coming to the end, as you do see in front, many of life's failures are people who do not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. So it's a very coincidental statement that I compare with my life. And it's a good statement Miss Deborah Hedstrom had used in her book of From Telegraph to Bulb Light, which was used by Thomas Alva Edison. It clearly mentions of how well the statement says that we never have to give up anything till we get till the end. So when we get to success, we know the results were absolutely amazing and tremendous, just like our old project. Finally, in case you do have any questions and concerns, I'd be more than happy to assist you with them. We do have another 7 days to launch the application or to start working on it. In terms of the budget, it should cost us around 15,000 to $20,000 is an approximate value. And I'm sure we're doing a great job on it. And according to the time plan, we have around 3 months to work on it. And I'm positive with the team that I and we have, I'm sure we'll be in place. In case you do have any questions, you could definitely put forward, and any suggestions would greatly be appreciated. You do have my email right up in front, and I'll be more than happy to help you with them. And thank you so much for being with us, sir. You have yourself a great day.